Hello everyone, I am Undead Horde here on YouTube, and welcome back to the main account. We're doing all of our daily quest stuff, the stuff that you guys know and love. Simple, basic videos, hopefully short and to the point here on day 19, but consistent with a lot of love. We're going to be producing, I know people probably want to see it soon. We are going to be producing other content, so we're not just looking at the same old crap that is these daily challenges. That if you want to look at something more entertaining, it will be available to y'all. And the first one for that, as I've already started posting videos for the Poison Man account, so those are now going to be out. At least one video available out for you guys to enjoy, and some people have very clearly started enjoying it. I'm have a decent amount of views on there, a solid amount of like to view ratios, a good amount of comments. People are loving the idea, and it just makes me so incredibly happy. So that series has already officially been started, so please go take a look at those videos as well. And I'll be dropping out 2 more series videos soon, one on my Void only account and one on my defense attack only account as well. So we'll have a bunch of stuff out there for everyone to watch and enjoy, and hopefully have like different aspects of enough variety in the content where they can find their own place in one of these challenges that I'm working on. But first and foremost, this main account will indeed always come first, no matter what. And so there might be some type of sacrifice into those other accounts to make sure that this account survives and goes on longer and things like that. So if I do feel like I need to take a step away from some of those other accounts, or if I don't post nearly as many videos on them, it's because I feel like there need to be more attention put into this account, as this account hopefully grows and does genuinely better across the board is always the hope and where we would like to be at. So other than that, things have been phenomenal. Things have been absolutely phenomenal. We've had a few people join. Actually, the clan is now maxed. There's 30 out of 30 people inside the clan. Could I remove some people to make space for other people who want to join? Absolutely. But there's only so many spaces I could do that with. I will be keeping an eye on everybody who's playing and stuff, though. If an account goes over like probably a week and a half or so of not being active, that account will just get kicked from the clan unless otherwise stated. Like if it's like somebody's like, hey, I'm going to be gone for like a month out in the middle of the woods and I won't be able to play the game, but I don't want to get kicked from the clan, then that's something you can obviously say or talk to me about, and I'll keep you around. But my assumption is otherwise, that accounts that are not active for around the 2-week mark, I'm going to assume that they are not they're not playing the game anymore, and that's not fair to everybody else. So just try to keep the clan nice and fresh, full of active players. Even if you're not doing too much, just being active, collecting your stars, participating in the clan boss fights are all just great ways to kind of help out and stuff like that. And yeah. The Discord server, I should mention this, is also alive and well underneath the same name, the Undead Party. I'm going to work on trying to figure out how to get like the permanent link going and having that available for everyone to click on and join. There's 2 separate servers amongst it. One server, ooh, interesting. One server that is related to this challenge. Anybody who's doing this type of challenge, if they want to drop down the summons that they've been doing and things like that, they can post pictures in there and or how things are just generally going, discuss that type of stuff, ask questions, things like that. There's a whole other server that I started too because of somebody who's in the clan Dwarves. They were asking if I could, or asking about starting a YouTube channel using the same concept of idea. And I said absolutely. And so I actually have a separate server set up inside of the main server, whatever, room. I don't do Discord, so I've got no idea. But amongst like the big server, the Undead Party, you have like your little like hashtag breakdown ones that you can click on. And there's one inside there that's for new YouTube channels. People are doing Raid Shadow Legends content, whether it's this style of content or just regular raid. But if that's what they want to do, then they can join there as well, and we can support them. They can drop video links and ask questions, things like that, get opinions on thumbnails or whatever it might be. So if that's something that anybody else is interested in watching this video, then please go check it out. There should be a link to my Discord in the description of this video. And yeah, just I really want to be there. I want to be able to support the community at large. My community at large and people who want to join inside this community at large. I want to be there for them the best that I can and support them through whatever it is that they're trying to do. Also, as I'm growing and things like that. And I just hope that everybody who's also going to be involved feel the same type of sentiment and are going to be supportive of everyone. And if there's any type of way in which the support is not there and people are just being cruel, they will be kicked. There will be zero tolerance for it, whether it's in the YouTube comments or in the Discord or in the clan or whatever. If I feel like anything is going just too far or whatever, you're out. We're going to try to make this a safe space for people. Other than that, I mean, we're just kind of chilling, right? Going through the grind set. Actually, I was asked a question today, and it might still be up in the clan chat here. Do you know cool challenges are gonna need too small? Alright, I was talking to High Elves earlier, and we just chit chatting back and forth about different things and stuff like that. And there's actually a few things in here I can talk about. But he asked a really good question of, you're really grinding videos? Damn, I don't know how you do it. Honestly, and I told him, and you can look through the chat log here, but it's the mode, and it actually was probably up here. Well, you probably saw it, right? But it's the motivation. The motivation behind it, the motivation behind it is you guys. It's the amount of support that I've been getting. It's from the subscribers. It's from the likes, the views, the amount of watch time. It's from everybody who's joining the Discord, who's joining the clan, who's having these conversations back and forth with me, who is supporting what I'm doing and seeing like my vision in it and why I think it's important and why I'm enjoying doing this. It's everybody who's helping develop this community. That's who I get the motivation from. This is why I keep grinding out these videos every single night, despite whatever time it is. It's almost midnight. I have to be up. I don't have to be up that early for work, but I do have to be up early to help take care of my kids, and they can wake up at any point in time at night. So sleep is very crucial. But videos got to get made. They've got to get posted and things like that. And that's like the focus. It's part of it is for me, obviously. As selfish or unselfish as that may sound, the other day, this is a YouTube channel that I'm trying to craft and grow, and in a way to do that, it is consistency of grinding out videos and producing content for people. But, you know, like I said, part of that though is just everybody who's built around this this content that I'm making and who's been very supportive. It's a twofold way, and both are very important, because I do have to be able to do this for myself. I can't just do this for other people, or else I'm gonna go resentment against other people and yada yada yada. It's like a whole thing, right? I'm doing this for, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of this is also for me. I love doing what I'm doing. I love this series, the series I've been working on. I love the fact that I've been able to get these ideas officially put out there and have it get perceived well. But, you know, the community growth and everybody who's a part of the community now is amazing. And I don't know where everybody comes from. I don't know their walk of life, their age, their whatever, and none of that matters, because we're all here just to enjoy this game. That, you know, and that's the important part of all of it and things like that. Like, nothing else matters at all at the end of the day. So I should say this as well. I know it's a little late in the video to be saying this, but anybody who celebrates Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. It's you know, this is a day of being grateful, and I think a lot of my talking here in this video has shown how grateful I am for everybody in this community and the things that they've done and helped me grow forward and things like that. So, I mean, guys, we're almost up to 40 subscribers. Like, I was just looking, you know, I don't know if we can, how well we're going to be able to see this now. Let me switch over to OBS. I don't know if it'll show or not. We're at 39 subs. 39 subscribers is where I'm at. I woke up this morning at, 35, I think, 36. I woke up having this morning. So it's like every, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot. Well, only 3 or 3 or 4. It's not a lot. But that's the thing, right? It's consistent. It's almost every single day. I'm gaining anywhere between like 2 and 4 subscribers a day. You know, and not every single day, but the days when I do get subscribers, that's how it is. And honestly, it's been happening way more consistently. I don't really remember a day where I haven't had at least one new subscriber, if not more. Like, I really could not tell you at all the last time where that didn't take place, which is really cool. And that's something that's really exciting. And I hope that people watching this are just as excited as well, because the more that I grow, the more that the community grows, and the more that we can all band together in what this is and be there to support each other and stuff like that. Do I have anything for you to, I do. Beautiful food champion. All right. We got that out of the way. We'll look at our new gear here. See if it's any good or not. I'm really hoping for gloves. I mean, even if it's like defense percentage, I could use that. I just don't want anything that's like a flat stat. Ugh. I doomed myself by saying it, didn't I? These are awful. Flat defense. I mean, I guess accuracy is like fine in like desperation. 7%. I mean, if I fall either all into accuracy or all into like defense percentage, I could see some use for this on a couple of different champions. Preferably defense percentage, probably. Oh! Hold up. Wait a minute. We might be cooking. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, You guys will have to let me know down below what you think. But for early game, I'm very, 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 very early game. So there's some use for this, right? Like I'm just saying. You got crit rate on those. Never mind. I'm just saying, if I have a good like defense attack champion or whatever, what do you attack based on attack and defense, where I could definitely use some accuracy. Sleep debuff. I mean, this is like the worst one. I could try to get there's definitely means. I think there's definitely a world in which I have to figure out who, but this could be useful. Having a double roll and just getting the little extra bit in accuracy, I feel like it cannot be that hurtful to put onto someone. So you have to let me know. I mean, if it really is that atrocious, even for how early game my account is, then I will sell it. But I feel like there's a world that even throwing this on with another piece and just being able to complete a 2-piece set, this shouldn't even be that bad. Because even in a 2-piece set, this immediately becomes like 60 accuracy put onto somebody, and that's not the worst. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to talk myself into it a little bit, which is not good. But I'm still really new to the idea. Like, this is like the biggest thing that, like, probably arguably my biggest folly is two things. Okay? Is my lack of fully being able to understand, like, how to build champions. But I think even more importantly than that is always being able to determine what necessarily is a good versus a like a bad artifact piece. And like, well, and not even sometimes bad, because I think I can recognize bad, but I feel like being able to recognize like tolerable, I feel like sometimes it's something that comes across as a lot worse for me than just straight up not being able to recognize a piece that's like blatantly bad. I think it's like, do I sometimes toss out pieces that could actually be useful, but I think are not up to snuff? You know, I think that's where my biggest part of my downfall probably truly comes from. I've been rambling on way too much and not progressing here. So let's claim our reward chest. Oh, I get 2. Can I compete in hard now? Whoa. Is it worth it for me to compete in hard? It is, right? I mean, I think we would really only be getting around to the warrior chest range. Maybe we might be bumping up to stage 2 or the same thing. I think we'd only be within these like ranges here. Maybe. So I don't know if it's worth it versus getting up to like here. I don't know. I mean, I'll run hard and see how well we do. Work is being put into the Frozen Banshee. By the way, I would like to add, because I keep saying I'm going to look into Frozen Banshee and stuff like that. Work is being put in. It just, we have an idea of a build, retaliation, and speed. We have some of her masteries done. We can actually throw some more on. So I'm going to make a quick cut here as I look up. Alright, so I kind of trailed off there, but I'm back. It'll be a weird cut, but whatever. So we actually do have the first stage of mastery set up on Frozen Banshee, which is good. She's getting up there she's pretty close to like level 50 right now, so that's really nice. She has at least a concept of what I want her ruin or her artifacts to look like, so I'll just have to like slowly bug around with these in time, just getting on better and better pieces. These aren't like the best stat lines across the board by any means. But again, it's just an idea right now. I am having her set up on Hell Hades. There is an option on her mastery. She's got 3 separate masteries that I can build her into. There's just general PvE. There's clan boss unkillable. And there is clan boss block damage / traditional. I'm going to go with the last one, because I don't know if there's like a very specific team for the unkillable, and I don't want to dump her all into that and then realize I actually have to build her like around a certain team or whatever for that to happen. And we're actually going to take out the Dompire, throw in the Frozen Banshee, and see how she does here. So I'll just do this build for now, and if I pull out once I figure out like what the unkillable team is, like if it's like a specific like full team, then I can see what I can do. If it's a very specific team that she gets built for, then I probably can't build her that way ever, because it's going to be using champions that I don't have access to. If it's not, and it just makes her unkillable, which would seem weird, but I guess is possible or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't fully know how the unkillable stuff works. I know it's triggered through like certain people and what their skills are, and being able to give out like a certain a buff and or whatever. But either way, I digress. This is how we have it built for now. Retaliation is big because retaliation lets her hit the poisons more often. I actually do know that there is talk about actually deactivating her A2 and not actually using that, and just strictly being able to use her A1 and A3 as often as possible. I also might be in a position in which I don't have enough accuracy to be doing hard and running her like this. I did not even think about that. I don't have the accuracy. I don't have any accuracy at all. I have not been hitting anything. I haven't hit a single poison. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. Well, this is a little different. We're going to make a cut here, see what the ending damage officially becomes, and then maybe I'll drop down to a lower difficulty and see if I can actually start landing debuffs and stuff on there. And that might be worth it to drop down, potentially. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. Not much time realistically has passed. UDK has really come close to dying a few times. My assumption is he's going to go out here soon. I can't imagine he's going to be staying around for too much longer with how many times I've had a super close call and just... I know, yeah, there it is. Alright. 1.7 million damage. Banshee only just scraping by at third best at 79. But that's just from straight damage. That is not even from any type of poison or anything, because I just do not have the accuracy that I need to do it. Honestly, and I didn't even think about that other time until partway through, and your people are like, oh, he's so stupid. I'm like, yes, I am. Yeah, I got 7. I have 7 accuracy. I don't even know if that would land on normal. So I need to figure that one out. And there's only so much I can do. But when I grind through 4 pieces for my gear, I'll have to start really looking into getting accuracy and things like that. But because I know like later on whether my best chance is going to be the banner. So I have to figure it out. Not great, but I don't even know if she's pulling together much more damage than the Dompire. I'll run a hard and remove her and throw in the Dompire and actually see what the damage difference is. We were at 1.7 with Frozen Banshee doing about 79,000 herself. And we will see how much things change on this run in comparison just throwing in the Dompire. Well, see you guys here when it's all over. Alright. Alright, I'm back. There it is. We almost saw the UDK go down the first time. So, I'm sorry, yeah, we were at 1.7 and we're at 1.8. So a little bit of an improvement. And the Dompire actually improved by like, what? 24,000, like roughly around 24,000 damage. So, I don't know. Probably not yet with the Frozen Banshee. Until we can get some more accuracy on her to be able to land her poisons and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Just fiddle around with stats and artifacts and things like that and kind of get to a good point. But it's also a progression anyways, and we are doing the best we can to get there. Honestly, I could have added, like, I've been grinding out the best that I can on masteries on some of these, like, lower units and stuff like that, getting them up there so they can at least do a little bit of extra stuff going into all these different areas, and I just forgot to I need to go around and actually put more into them and things like that, which will make them hopefully more effective, at least even if it's by a little bit, for tomorrow's video. Alright, I have been rambling on far too much, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all back here again soon with another video.